My boys, my people, the computer's back in commission, which means the regular content is back, and I'm very grateful for the support on the streams, whether you watch live or whether you watch after the fact. Now, I cannot deny the fact that you guys have been asking me for an update to my PS4 game collection. The first video I put up 2 years ago, I believe, was the most viewed on my channel. I have more than 1,000 views on that video. It's time for an update. Alright, so here is what I've been playing, and here is what I own. First, we're gonna start with Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, if y'all know anything about the Doom, the reboots of the, I can't even call it a reboot, it's a retelling of Doom. If you know anything about Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, you'll know that these are very fast-paced, unforgiving games. Very, 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 very difficult, but fun at the same time. The more you die, the more you die, the more you want to come back and try again. Tremendous games, both of them. I haven't finished the first one because I got stuck on the Cyber Demon and said F that noise. But we'll get back to that eventually. So, Doom Eternal is the sequel, and you learn a lot more about the origins of the Doom guy. So, yeah, we're gonna move right along. From Doom Eternal, we go to Horizon Chase Turbo. I reviewed this on my channel. It was given to me by the lovely developers at Aquarius Studios. I hope I'm saying that right. I never know. They're a studio in Brazil, and they have a passion for old racing games like Top Gear and Outrun, and it shows in this game. And we're gonna do another review on this, where I do my own gameplay and stuff like that. It is a great game. It's a great game on the PS4. Great game on the Nintendo Switch because it fits the Nintendo Switch platform perfectly. Check it out if you can. Horizon Chase Turbo. Now, NBA 2K20. I'm not going to go into that. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary. Love this collection. Even found myself playing the original Street Fighter. That game blows chunks. Great game about. I'm not even going to give you a number. Multiple versions of multiple versions of Street Fighter 2. Many versions. Check this out. Definitely, if you don't have it already, and if you do, well, you made a good choice. Mortal Kombat 11. We don't need to go into what I think about this game, right? We stream this and we play this often. Keep an eye out for more Fujin Towers. We have 3 more stages, I think, to go. So keep an eye out. FIFA 20. It's FIFA. Now, this is a game that I put down for a very long time because it was very bare bones, and DICE have filled it up nicely. Star Wars Battlefront 2. This game had a very tumultuous launch because of its lack of single player content, and to be fair, its lack of content in general. it's gotten better over time. The developers have listened to the community widely, and we've got good content now. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I believe they said that a new one will be coming out next year for, I believe, next generation, and I think this generation consoles. So keep an eye out for that. But Star Wars Battlefront 2 is well worth the money now, and it's on a discount. Um, the Ultimate Edition version is on a discount with the Days of Play sale. Um, so yeah, check that out. And Star Wars Battlefront 2, if you have PS Plus right now, is one of your free games for the month of June. So pick that up when you have a chance. MLB The Show 20. Nothing else to be said. I love baseball. And this is the only baseball simulation out there. Um, Definitely worth it checking out if you're a sports fan. WWE 2K20. I have differing opinions from everyone else. I think this is a good game. It is broken. It's a little buggy, but I love wrestling games. And I had to check this one out because not only does it have Roman Reigns on it, but it's got the man Becky Lynch. And I love Becky Lynch. Congratulations on your pregnancy, Becky. We look forward to seeing you get back in the ring. At least I do. Moving right along, we have 3 compilations in a row. The Sega Genesis Classics Collection, which you've seen me play multiple times on stream. This is predominantly how we play our retro nights. Castlevania Anniversary Collection. It's literally the best of Castlevania. It's got Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. We don't talk about that. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. Castlevania Bloodlines. Super Castlevania 4. There's so much in this package that it is awesome. It's great on the PlayStation. It's great on the Switch. I like it on the Switch because it's Castlevania on the go. What more could you want? Castlevania Requiem, rather, Symphony of the Night, and Rondo of Blood. Symphony of the Night is widely renowned as the best Castlevania game, and it revolutionized the term Metroidvania, where there are multiple ways to explore the castle. If you complete a level, the level then flips upside down so you can see things from a different perspective. And Castlevania Rondo of Blood, which was only on the TurboGrafx 16, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Check that out. Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, Rondo of Blood. Tekken 7. Don't need to go into that. Metal Slug Anthology. We did a video of this once on the channel, where I played part of Metal Slug 1. There are multiple versions of Metal Slug on here. I don't remember what they all are. But if you're a fan of Contra, and other run and gun games rather. Pick this up. It's worth your time. Now, to the library with us. Alright. Games I've purchased. Wow. Kill All Zombies. Absolver. Dumb game. Um, Apex Legends. I don't know, I don't play it. Arcade Archives Double Dragon. It's a classic. So I had to get it. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, this is a hot take game. I say that because people either like this game or they hate it with a fiery passion. I like this game because you can take the game many different ways. You can go and be stealthy about it in your approach, or you can go in and fight everybody you see. It depends on the character you choose, which is amazing. So check that out if you haven't. The Batman Telltale series game. Man, it's a shame what happened to Telltale. Because I got into this story late. I normally don't like um, point and click adventures or quick time events, but I had to get it because it's Batman. And look how many Batman games I have here. Um, it's all good, man. It's great. If you like point and click adventures, or if you like quick time events, pick it up. Definitely worth your time. Batman Return to Arkham, Arkham Asylum. Don't have to go into these. You probably played all these. Arkham City, Arkham Knight. If you want my true opinion, Arkham City is the best of this three. Um, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, Battlefield Hardline, Bloodborne. I like it and I hate it all at the same time. Um, Borderlands, the Handsome Collection. I like this. I like the art style. I like the RPG elements. Parts of it are really hard, man. Like really hard. Um, Bulletstorm. I haven't played it yet, admittedly, because I picked it up for free during when it was free for the month on PS Plus. Let me know in the comment section down below if I need to check this out. Call of Duty Ghosts. Interesting story. Call of Duty Ghosts was one of the first games I got for my PS4, and that's only because I bought it on the PS3, and at the time, if you bought it on the PS3, you got it on the PS4 for $10. Similar to how they're doing it with the Xbox One X and the Xbox Series X when that comes out. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I don't have that. Why is it showing? I did like this at a time. Because it had A-list actors in it. It had Kevin Spacey, but I can't bring myself to play the game after what he's been accused of doing. So I won't be talking about that further. Black Ops 4. I got this under peer pressure. My friends are like, you need to play Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'll play with you, but you never played with me, so I don't know why I'm here. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Another game that has A-list actors in it. Chris Maloney from the Law and Order series, Law and Order SVU. I need to get into this because I didn't finish the campaign and it felt pretty good to me. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Nobody will talk about this because it was not that great. Only thing, it had Jon Snow from Game of Thrones as the main bad guy. Go figure. Check it out. Don't check it out. I don't know. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. I don't need to tell you this is the greatest, probably the greatest Call of Duty game of all time. Um, Next to Modern Warfare 2, because for me it goes Modern Warfare 2 than the original Modern Warfare. Um, it's remastered. The campaign's good and it's got multiplayer. Check it out. Um, Call of Duty World War II. I like it because it went back to World War II. And fun fact about me is that I'm a history buff. I love I love history, especially the World Wars. Um, I was fascinated by the weaponry and the artillery. Um, and yeah, it's World War II. I love it. Conan Exiles. Now, again, this is another one I picked up when it was free on PlayStation Plus. Haven't checked it out, but apparently there's a big deal because you can adjust the size of your male avatar's junk. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but go figure. Um, yeah, moving right along. Counter Spy. This is a fun game. It's kind of weird. It's like a hand drawn stealth game. Uh, I'll have to play it on the stream one day. It's pretty interesting. I can't even describe it to you, but it is worthy of checking out. Um, yeah, it's a third person. I don't want to say shooter because that's not all you do, but it is the majority of what you do. So yeah, there's Counter Spy. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. It's Crash Bandicoot remastered. Get it. Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. Let me make sure I say that right. It's God of War without God of War. God of War without Kratos. THQ Nordic did a great job on this. You play as one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. That's all I remember about the story. Um, I will check this out again on stream. DC Universe Online. Not going into that. Dead by Daylight. A lot of people play this. I need to get into this. Either you be the serial killer or be one of the people that is pursued. It is a, I don't want to call it a battle royale game, but it is a multiplayer game. Check it out. Definitely fun. I do want to get the Michael Myers expansion because that's my boy. I love Michael Myers. Um, Super cool. Dead or Alive 5 last round. Oh god. I could say so much about the Dead or Alive series. People are not going to be very happy with what I have to say. I believe that it's one of the most greedy DLC centric games when you have to buy the fighters um, for obscene amounts of money. That's when you lose me. That's why I like when games put out Game of the Year editions. Um, if you look at Killer Instinct, they did that. Um, but I believe there's only like 8 fighters in this core bunch, when at least in games like MK11, you got at least got a base of 25 fighters. So it doesn't feel like you're um, paying for 60% of the game like you are with Dead or Alive's and other fighters. So if you don't like spending money, stay away from this. If you have deep pockets, go for it. Weird advice. Even Dead or Alive 6 did this. But I made sure that when I pre-ordered, I got the core fighters and the expansion. Um, Good game, not deep enough for me though. This is a rarity because this game, as far as I can tell, is not on the PlayStation Network store anymore. This is Deadpool, the video game. It's funny, it's violent. You need to check it out. Um, Great voice acting by Nolan North. Um, Definitely worth the price of admission. Um, but I don't believe that it's on the PlayStation Store anymore, so you'll have to go on like Amazon to try and get a physical copy of it. And it would not be a bad idea. So check this out if you can get your hands on it. I'm lucky enough that I was able to download it before it was pulled. So, Deadpool. Death Stranding. Uh, it's a walking simulator. I'm gonna keep trying to finish it, but I don't know if I have the patience to pretty much be bored. I'm stuck at a point. Maybe I will do it on live stream. So if somebody in the chat knows, they'll be able to help me through it. Detroit Become Human. Um, I said I didn't like point and click games, but this one was free in the PlayStation Store for PlayStation Plus, uh, and a lot of people were talking about it at the time, and so I figured I need to check this out. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, I was kind of unimpressed. I stopped playing early on. It is a first-person shooter with RPG elements. Check it out if you're into that sort of thing. Devil May Cry 5. Awesome game. Awesome, awesome, awesome game. Um, it even includes a Michael Jackson dance scene by Dante. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Devil May Cry HD Collection. It's got 1 through 3 on there. And they're still frustrating, but it's still awesome. Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition. What can I say? I love Diablo. I can sit and play this for hours. Disc Jam. It's a spiritual successor to Windjammers if you've ever played the old Neo Geo game, which I have on Switch, which will be part of a large limited run games video that I do. So be on the lookout for that. Devil May Cry DMC Definitive Edition. A lot of people hated this game because of Dante's redesign. I loved it because the action was frenetic. It was, pardon my French, balls to the wall, awesome. Doom 2016. I spoke about this earlier. You guys should definitely check this out if you haven't. Um, Definitely worth your time. The soundtrack is awesome. I have the soundtrack. It's my workout soundtrack. It's awesome. Dragon Age Inquisition. Admittedly, I'm not into RPGs like that. This is slower than anything I've played. Dragon Ball Fighters. It's a 3-on-3 fighting game with the characters of Dragon Ball Z. What more could you want? Drawn to Death. Admittedly, another one that I picked up on the when it was free on PlayStation Plus. I don't know much about it, but I'm gonna check it out. Apparently, it was made by the creator of Twisted Metal, David Jaffe. So I need to check this out because I love his work. Drive Club, a racing game that Sony recently shut off the servers for. Um, Dust and Elysian Tale, a beautiful hand-drawn beat 'em up. So I gotta get back into that. Dying Light, the following enhanced edition. I love Dying Light. First-person zombie game. You need to craft items. Work on your parkour skills because you're gonna need that. Zombies get more aggressive at night. Um, so yeah, check that out. Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. It's golf. EA Sports UFC. Really raw UFC. Really raw. Bare bones attempt at a UFC game. It's amazing how far they got from 1 to 2 to 3. Speaking of that, UFC 2, a little better than UFC 1. UFC 3, it's a lot better than both of those other games. UFC demo, I wanted to try EA Sports UFC before I bought it. Pro Evolution Soccer 2020. Stay tuned because we got a comparison review between that and FIFA coming up. Far Cry 4, I enjoyed what I played. Another one that I kind of stopped in the middle of. I need to pick it up again. Far Cry 5, I need to pick it up again. So far, a good game. A little scary with the cult leader and the religious undertones. Very scary. FIFA 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. All the same game. Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. Wacky Yakuza style beat 'em up. I love it. We're gonna pick it up again. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Y'all know what that is. I don't have to go and get into that. For Honor. I actually still like this game. A lot of people don't, but I do. I think it's very tactical and super different for a multiplayer game. Fortnite. I only got it because of the peer pressure from my friends. You need to play. Alright, I got it. Fine. Four Kings Casino and Slots. What you all don't know about me, I love card games. I love casino games like roulette, blackjack, poker, all that. Fun. Friday the 13th, the game. I mean, who doesn't ever want their chance to play as Jason Voorhees? Fury. I played a little bit of this game. It was quite fun. Um, it's boss battle after boss battle, kind of like Cuphead is. Check it out. Galaxy, another game that I picked up off of PS Plus when it was free, because why not? Game of Thrones, another Telltale game. Awesome, and I believe Peter Dinklage did loan his voice and likeness to the game, so it deserves to be supported. Gauntlet. Haven't played enough to formulate an opinion, but it is Gauntlet. God of War. Um, this game is just perfection. It's a father and son tale, but really Kratos doesn't know how to be a father until the middle portion of the game. But the visuals are great, the set pieces, everything about it was super awesome. Voice acting, and that twist at the end, no spoilers. God of War 3 remastered. It's God of War 3 remastered. I can't get past the part where I have to pick up the tree. Go figure. Gran Turismo Sport. It tries so hard to be Forza. Guilty Gear XR. It's great. I love the Guilty Gear franchise. I cannot wait for Guilty Gear Strive. Damn you, COVID-19, for delaying Strive. H1Z1 Battle Royale. It's self-explanatory. It's a zombie game, but it's a battle royale. Heavy Rain. I need to get into this. It's by the same makers of Detroit Become Human. Uh, it's widely regarded as one of the best games of all time, even though it's a point and click adventure. So I'll check that out. Hotline Miami, great top-down shooter. I have no idea what the hell's going on in that game. Hustle Kings, it's a pool game. Um, Infamous First Light, it's another infamous game from the point of view of another character. Injustice 2, NetherRealm does great games. This is no exception. Worth your time if you like the DC Comics properties. Oh, I cannot express my level of disappointment for Jump Force. So much potential, and you just messed it all up. Just Cause 3, another game I picked up off PSN. Haven't touched it yet. Looks pretty good though. Kick Beat Special Edition. Now this is a rhythm-based martial arts game. I have to play it. It's fun. You gotta check it out. Killing Floor 2. It is a zombie wave game that you play with friends. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Supposedly it's like a board game. Um, Laser League. I'm not quite sure what that is yet. Um, the Lego Marvel Superheroes demo. Loadout, which is another game you can't play because they shut off the servers. Madden 15 through 25. It's football. Mafia 3, great game. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, another game that I have a hot take on. Great game. Marvel Spider-Man, awesome experience. Um, if you guys haven't, then you've been living under a rock, and what are you doing? Play this game. Play it now. Max Payne, man, I can't tell you the amount of time I sunk into this game and just the story and how it was presented. Just amazing. Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. Great game. I'm still not used to Kiefer Sutherland as the voice, though. Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year. I picked it up off of PlayStation Plus. Have not checked it out fully yet. Mighty Number 9. Mega Man Light, get out of here. MLB 14, 17, 18, 19. Baseball. Monster Hunter World. Fun game, but only with friends. Mortal Kombat 11 online beta. MKXL. Great game. Great game, but ugly game, because all the fighters look like they're wrapped in plastic. The NBA 2K games, man, y'all know about those already. Neo, it's hard like Dark Souls. Outlast I haven't played because I'm scared I'm gonna crap my pants. Overwatch, it depends on who you're playing with on whether it's good or not. Plants vs. Zombies, I don't know much about. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Fun game, kind of bare bones. RBI Baseball. Really fun arcadey style games, but not simulation. Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm in my emotions about that one. Great game, great atmosphere. Dutch doesn't have a plan. Don't listen to that guy. But great game. I implore you guys to check it out. The online section is a little bit dead. And I wish that wasn't the case, but they botched that game, that aspect of the game hard. Resident Evil 2. I got this game from the writer of Resident Evil 2. Great dude, friend of the channel named Brent Friedman. And hoping to have another interview with him soon when he's done with his next endeavor. Resident Evil 4. Y'all have played this, I'm sure. It was the game that turned Resident Evil into more of an action franchise than one that prides on scares. Definitely worth to check out if you haven't, though. It introduced the over-the-shoulder camera, and it got rid of the tank controls. Thank God. Resident Evil. I'm gonna go in order. Resident Evil 5 is a really action-oriented game, but this might be the greatest remake of all time. They redid everything from the ground up. The atmosphere is still there. The tank controls are still there. Be prepared to sort of crap your pants with this one. Pick it up if you can. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Not enough people love this game, and I do. I love the first person perspective. I love the fact that there's no music and there's just you and the sounds of the old house. And it just adds to the dread and the fear and the Resi 7 brought Resident Evil back to the survival horror roots. And it needed to be there. Ride. It's a motorcycle racing game. Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's a great part of the new Tomb Raider trilogy. Rocket League. Soccer with cars. Soccer, Saints Row, otherwise known as Grand Theft Auto Light. Sorry, Firestar Heart, but I will always be a GTA guy in that sense. Samurai Showdown. You guys saw the review for that. It's a great fighting game by the people of SNK, and it was donated by another great friend of the channel, Dan Kitchen. Hoping to have him back on sometime soon. Shadow of the Colossus, probably one of the saddest games I've ever played. Um, Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, great game again. Gonna get back into this because I want to play it again. It has great voice acting. Robin Shou, who is known for his role as Liu Kang in the Mortal Kombat film franchise, plays a big role. Awesome. Sniper Elite 4. Haven't played enough of this to really garner an opinion. Sonic Forces, people have been telling me it's bad. I need to check it out. Soul Calibur 6 we played. Spelunky, another one for the PSN collection. Star Wars Battlefront, very bare bones game. That's why I upgraded to number 2. Steep, haven't played enough to really formulate an opinion, but it's a pain in the ass because you gotta be online all the time. Stern Pinball Arcade, I love pinball. So let's go. Strider. I got nothing to say about that. Styx Master of Shadows. Must be a PSN thing. Super Meat Boy. I've seen things. I need to play this game though. Super Time Force Ultra. Another PSN game. Surgeon Simulator. Terminator Resistance. It's a good game. The graphics aren't always great, but the gameplay is there. Tetris Ultimate. The King of Fighters. The Evil Within. This is one of the scariest games ever made. The Surge. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I don't know if there's anything that needs to be said. It's a great RPG. Ghost Recon Wildlands. Titanfall 2, one of my favorite first-person shooters. Great game. Trials Fusion. Ultimate Marvel 3. Ultra Street Fighter 4. Uncharted 4. Great game. I need to play more. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, because I needed all 4. Until Dawn. Point and click adventure, but super cool. Different ending for how many people get killed. Velocity times 2. The Wipeout Omega collection. It was ironically my first exposure to Wipeout. And I did play the PS1, and I've never played a Wipeout game prior to this compilation. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Pretty awesome. Wolfenstein The New Order. Wolfenstein really came back with a bang with this one. Check it out if you can. It's relatively cheap now. So yeah, definitely check it out. WWE 2K15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. They're wrestling games and they're all better than 2K20. The Yakuza series, I'm just getting back into these. I'm enthralled by the story, so I'm interested to see how it unfolds. Zen Pinball 2. It's Pinball. Zombie, which is made by the people that did Dead Island. And, ironically, Dying Light. Just scroll because you guys know what else. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. This is the 2020 look at my PS4 game collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as the last one. I will be posting it up later tonight. And I hope you guys are well. It's so good to be back. To take care of each other, stay safe, love each other, because there's enough hate in the world right now. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Oh, really quick. Tetris Effect deserves to be said, one of the greatest Tetris games ever. And Streets of Rage 4, which, shameless plug, if you subscribe to me if you follow me on Twitch right now, and you become the 25th follower, you will get a free copy of Streets of Rage 4 for whatever system you want. You just need to become subscriber number 25, and I'll be watching, I'll be monitoring. So, go follow. Alright? I'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care of yourselves.